Hello, friends. This is excellent mass hiring opportunity with Infosys for all of 24-25 batch and all the students profile BTech, MTech, MCA, and others. So this is from the Infosys main portal, which is the Infosys recruitment program. You can see, and I'll give the link later in this video. Infosys is one of the top or the great places to work. So first, it's with the off-campus hiring 2025 process overview, right? So there will be two roles. One is the called specialist programmer, very technical role. Deep programming knowledge and full stack knowledge is required for this particular role. And the second role is called DSE, which is Digital Specialist Engineer. DSE focuses on digital technologies, cloud, AI, automation, DevSecOps. So those two hirings are the important ones. Now the eligibility criteria, they are taking Infosys targeting students from 24 and 25 batches, and the degrees they are looking is BTech, ME, MTech, MCA, MSc, 5-year integrated. MSc mathematics are all eligible for SP and the DSC role. So those are the things which are required by in terms of qualification. And the typical branches, they allow all of CSC, computer science, IT, ECE, even electrical and electronics engineering, triple E, telecom, data science, AIML, cybersecurity, etc. And the 10th and 12th, they expect 60% marks, right? 6 CGPA. Now, if you have done graduation and the post graduation, they typically expect 6 CGPA, but in some of the engineering colleges try, they have asked for 68%, but 6 is fine. Backlogs, there should be no active backlogs when you are applying. Now, the selection hiring process generally consists of three these stages. One is the online assessment, which covers most of the sections like logical reasoning, quantitative reasoning, verbal reasoning. So, quantitative reasoning is basically where a lot of mathematical questions will be there. Logical reasoning based on logics, and similarly, for DSC SP rows, they may be also having pseudocode or the programming section. So you will also have to undergo, apart from the written test and interview rounds will be there, questions about DSA, academic projects, system design, problem solving. All of these are the common technical interview sections which focuses, and after you pass it, you may have to give HRL or behavioral interview to assess the fit, communication, behavioral competencies, and then they will be adding the scores of test plus technical rounds plus HR round, right? All put together to give the final merit list, right? And so after that, there will be onboarding, joining based on those scores. And most of the time, you get immediate offers, but they may take some long waits between offer and actual joining based on the background check they will do. So that is the important aspect. And now talking about the compensation salary package, what you can expect here. So there are two roles, as I said, specialist programmer role, SP, salary is typically around 9.5 lakh rupees, and the technical round will be there. The digital specialist engineer, DSC, the salary is a little bit lower, around 6.25. And these are according to the off-campus drive reports, right? So mode of examination, online test is virtual. Some interview rounds might be in person, but instance in some campus, off-campus drives, it has become a, personal interview which has happened after the test. So that is based on those details. With the link you will find here is surveys.infosysapps.com. Basically, off campus registration December 2025, which is now open. That's which says that Infosys Limited registered office Electronic City Hosur Road and its subsidiary, which are commonly referred as Infosys, they will be requiring some documents which will be classified as personal information or sensitive personal information, or your person data, right? Personal data, which will be taken in according to the rules of the personal data to be collected. And what data you will be providing part of this application process is basically the candidate name, candidate email address, candidate phone number, candidate address. They will be also asking for date of birth, college roll number, photograph, a resume of the candidate which will be required, and educational details related with their education starting from standard 10th, which is your CGPA in 10th standard, name of the board, school name, year of passing, state, and the country. Same thing required for the 12th class or your senior secondary, where the CGPA, name of the board, school name, year of passing, state, country, etc. So diploma, if applicable, then again, if you are have done diploma, your CGPA or diploma, branch and the institute from where you have completed your diploma, and university name, year of passing. If you have done graduation, CGPA again of your graduation, branch, institute name, and university name, and the year of passing. And all those students who are masters, for them only if it is applicable, post graduation course name, CGPA, branch, institute name, university, and so on. So all those information needs to be provided, which will be taken by Infosys for your application process, and details pertaining to your background checks, right? Which whether you are convicted by any court or any arrest or any summons, those will be all done through part of the background check before joining. So for all the candidates shortlisted for interview process, your facial images captured during interview, facial images captured during proctored assessment. You also need to go the assessment test, and face descriptor and AIML based face analysis result all will be taken for the personal data, which will be done for the application purpose only. So this personal data will be related to only application purpose, and it is not going to be used for any other purpose apart from the application. To facilitate IVR call, only the authorized vendor will be confirming your availability for the interview and setting reminder for the app feedback process. To compare your facial images collected at each face of thing, they will be using AIML algorithm to verify that you are the same person who has given the written test versus the interview. And to carry out various employment related activities, they will be sending mails, surveys, and feedback to perform background verification. Again, that will be happening from their authorized vendor only. So your personal data will be accessible to certain authorized data recipients only for the processing of your personal data. And for the purpose listed here, you will have the complete rights to privacy in case you want to have your personal data not to be shared by any other. Once you read through, there will be I agree that I have read all the above declaration, and then it will be asking you basically your add your email ID to confirm your first name, your last name. Again, you will need to add, and they will send you OTP on this email ID where you can start your application process. So the